Hi everyone. How's it going? How's your Sunday night going? Hopefully everyone is having a fantastic week. That the first week in 2019 has been awesome. So give me a moment. I'm going to share my video. And for those of you who have joined on the replay, thank you for watching the replay. Those of you who are joining me live right now, please share the video. I have a quick message. And I won't be before you long tonight. Happy Sunday, or whenever you're watching, because you may not be watching on Sunday. So if you could share the video, I'm gonna have a quick chat. It's Kimberly from Kimberly Consult. It's Sunday evening and we are getting ready to go back to school or back to work. Maybe you're just now ending the holiday, the first full week, and we're getting ready to go back to work. And we have to get our mindset ready to go back to work. So I had a little experience just a little while ago, and I wanted to share that. So I'm inviting a couple of friends, and please invite your friends to watch as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So on the post, I put that, we can't just write the vision. So we hear a lot about write the vision, make it plain, and we do a good job of writing it down and talking about it. We create vision boards, and, I even host vision board events, and we do a good job of saying what we want and writing it down and really talking about it. But we actually have to work that thing out. So thank you, ladies, for joining, Ladrina, Lanchi. And I want to talk about what writing the vision is. So write the vision. The word write doesn't just mean to write it down. The word write means to formulate the vision, to make it significant, to transcribe the vision, to produce the vision. So the word write, actually, a synonym is to produce the vision, to communicate the vision, to prepare the vision, to craft the vision, to form the vision, to draft the vision, to express, to record, to create, to compose the vision. So not just writing it or just creating the vision board, but actually walking that thing out, actually working the vision. Again, as I said, we're getting ready to go back to school. We're getting ready to really start working that thing out, and hopefully those resolutions or the visions that you've created already, you haven't given up on them already, because we actually have to work that thing out. And when we look at the word vision, so vision also means dream, it means manifestation, it means the example, the plan, the purpose, the goal, the ambition. So the thing that you want to see come to fruition, that vision that you have for yourself, for your life, for your family, for your legacy, for your career. That's the thing. Maybe you've been writing out some goals and you've been writing out some targets that you're going to hit. And that's all great. But we actually have to work that thing out. We actually have to put some actual work into it. So faith without works is dead. And we actually have to put some work into that vision. We actually have to take some actual steps, some actual work that out. We actually have to put some work in. And I have a story that I just came back from the store, and I had a young man helping me, and we actually had a conversation about this. And it's just typical of what he said and what I hear people say. And it's related to actually having a dream, but not really wanting to do the work that's required to work that thing out. We want to look at someone who has been working on that thing for a year, 5 years, 10 years, and then we want to compare ourselves to say, hey, I want that. Please share the video, because it may bless someone. It may bless you tonight, hopefully, but then also there's someone else in your tribe, in your connection, that it may bless. So we're looking at something that, like, hey, I see that and I want that, but I don't want to put in the time that it takes to get that. I don't want to put in the work that it takes. And I know that's not you guys that are on the video, but I just want to remind you and encourage you, and you may have to remind others of this. So On my way in tonight, I stopped to get some paint at the hardware store. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get it tonight because I want to get the painting started in my house. So let me go ahead and get the paint. So I stopped to get the paint and everything was cool. And so I am loading my car and there's a guy in the parking lot. It's already nighttime. There's a guy in the parking lot that's getting carts. Well, he's pushing one cart and he pulls up to my car while I'm loading. And of course he doesn't offer to help me load, young guy. Doesn't offer to help me load, but he watches me load my car and waits for the cart. So he doesn't say anything to me. Like I said, it's already nighttime. He's just standing there watching me. So I say, "Hi, how you doing?" And he says, "I'll be better when I get off work." And so my response is, "You're already better. You're already better than a whole bunch of people. You're already, especially a whole bunch of people your age, you're already better than them. You're working a job and you're working for a company that I know for a fact that has a great benefit package and a great opportunity for you to move up and earn more money in this organization." I didn't tell him that part, but I just said, you're already doing good. And so he grabs the cart and walks away. And then he comes back and he says, "You know what? What you said to me is something my mom would have said. And my mom used to have a car like yours." So he notices when I close the trunk, he notices the brand of car it is. And then he backs up and he's like, "My mom used to have a car like yours." And the way he said it, I knew that his mom was no longer here. "And what you said to me is the same thing my mom would have said, that you already got it good." And I said, "I'm glad you got that confirmation. And if your mom had a luxury car, she probably worked hard for it, like I worked hard for this car. And if you want something like this, you actually have to put in the work for it. You actually have to walk that thing out. You actually have to walk it like you talk it. You actually have to work that thing out." And I told him that, I did what you're doing right now. I pushed carts before. I worked in retail for 25 years, actually at the organization that I was shopping at. And I told him, I started where you are. So this car is a result of me doing a lot of years of hard work. And if we want that thing that we want, and I'm not saying that it's a car, but for him, he was enamored by the vehicle. And there's things that we want. We want material things. We want to leave a legacy. We want to build legacy. We want to leave, like the Bible says, a legacy to our children's children. Then we can't just talk about the vision. We can't just write the vision. We actually have to work that thing out. So tomorrow being the first Monday of a full week in 2019, the kids are going back to school, and you're probably just really getting out of that holiday mode and getting ready to work that thing out. I just want to encourage you to really do what it takes to get to where you want to go, and to really go deeper, to challenge yourself to get past the surface and to get past that, some of those negative self-talk, like his response was, "I'll be better when I get home." So you're already doing better. And really look at what you already have. He already has a job, so he already has means to get to that thing that he wanted to get, which is he said a luxury car. So to really take the time to say, okay, what is it going to take for me to get what I want and where I want to go? And then let me start making some appointments. Let me start getting this stuff on my calendar. Let me start making some phone calls. Let me start doing what it takes. Let me start showing up earlier. Let me start doing the thing that I know that I've been slacking on. If it's your job and you've been kind of slacking, waiting, watching the clock and waiting for the day to be over so that you can get home. I would encourage you to rethink that. And actually work out that thing so that you can get what's on your vision board. So you can get that vision that you're writing down, that dream, that manifestation, that example that you're writing down. So you can actually get to that item that you're trying to get to, or that lifestyle, living my best life. I hear that so much. I'm living my best life. people are singing a song, and when I see the hashtag, and I hear people talking about it. So if you want to get to the I'm living my best life, we actually have to do the work. And I know sometimes we don't want to hear this part. We don't want to hear about actually showing up every day and doing what's required to get to that place that we want to get to. We actually have to do that. So if we want the results, we have to put in the work. And hopefully you're willing to put in the work to get to where you want to get to. And when you're looking at someone that has that level that you're trying to get to, know that they put in the work for it. You know, there's grace and there's favor that comes with it. Of course, you know, I believe that the Lord has given me much favor. I've gotten much favor in my career and in my life where I know I didn't deserve it, but I am willing to put in the work. And I have to check myself sometimes as well. So be willing to put in the work, not just writing the vision down, but actually walking that thing out, doing what you need to do. So tomorrow is that Monday. Tomorrow is the back to school, back to work. Okay, now it's time to put the resolution into play. It's 2019. We're fully in. We had our week, and tomorrow is our first really Monday of 2019. So what action are you going to take next week that is going to take you in the direction of your vision, that's going to really catapult you into where you want to go? So let's walk that thing out. So thank you guys for joining me. If you're watching the replay, I appreciate you taking some time. I'm looking forward to your success in 2019, and we will talk later. Good night.